time from and our Facebook page. Your home for high school sports is right here at WBCB 1490.
All in high school. Castle Dermatology, Revere Restaurant, the New Jersey Education Association, Trenton, the Hamilton and the good fit. Talk. The Spartans off to just a bit of a better start as the Ravens, as they've gotten out to a 2-1 season record to start this year, and winners of 2 of their last 3 to start. A good mojo going for Brian Giolella and his Steinert Spartans, but for the Robbinsville Ravens, an 0-1 tough loss that you got to see last week against Lawrence, a pitcher's duel to say the least. This afternoon, how do the Ravens get win number 1?
Yeah, basically, yeah, and you're right, Mike. First of all, you're right about today. This is if you can't get psyched about watching baseball on a day like today, you need to get another job or another interest. This is just perfect weather, and you're absolutely right. I mean, what we've got here today is a battle of a Steiner team that has bounced back nicely from an opening day loss going against a Robbinsville squad that hasn't even had the opportunity to bounce back yet. They Steinert was kind of stunned by Bordentown in its opener Friday. The Scotties took an 8-0 win. Spartans only had 3 hits. Steinert came right back, though, 5-1 win over Hillsborough Saturday, and then got their CVC opener yesterday with a 9-4 win over West Windsor Plainsboro South. Steinert's bats have come around slightly. They after that 3 hits in the opener, they garnered 13 in their 2 victories. But the Spartans suffered a really big blow in the off-season when Jack Gill tore his Achilles, and he's going to miss the entire season. So, Gill was Steinert's leading hitter last year, and the Spartans really need a way to figure out how to make up for his bat. And, one guy maybe isn't going to do it, but every guy in the lineup is going to have to chip in with a few more hits here and there. And, they've done that the last 2 games. Steinert's going to throw Joe Loretti today, and he's looking to bounce back. He had a really rough start when he allowed 5 hits and 3 earned runs in just 3 innings against Bordentown. Loretti, he had an outstanding sophomore year. He slipped last year with a 1-3 record, but he had a 3.45 ERA, not bad. And he's a solid pitcher. He had a great Legion season with post 31, and he's come back bigger and stronger than last year. So, I think Loretti, that might have been a mirage or whatever you want to call it on that opening day. But Alex Wallach and Christian Finaccio have been Steinert's leading hitters. Wallach's batting .400 and Finaccio .375. Robbinsville has played just once so far this season. That was a gut-wrenching 2-1 12-inning loss. As you mentioned, I was there. Luke Billings was absolutely brilliant in that game for the Ravens. And he came into the 7th inning having allowed he came into the 7th inning allowing just 1 hit and 2 walks, and he gave up a double, which ended up scoring on a wild pitch. So Billings struck out 13, and then Lawrence went on to win the game 2-1 in 12 innings. Just a tough way to start for Robbinsville. And when you have a loss like that, you want to come back right away. You want to play, And
right.
They've had to sit around and play and everything like that. And Billings had 2 hits in that game. 5 other players had 1. And this is just a tough situation for Robbinsville. They haven't played in 4 days. The Spartans have played 3 times during that period. And baseball, as you know, it's a game of repetition, getting in a groove. And that's tough to do when you're not playing. So Loretti's going to be opposed on the mound by junior Hayden Perusich. He had a 6.79 ERA in 11 1/3 innings last year. But he comes back with a year's experience, and he should provide the Ravens with a strong starter. And okay, we're almost getting ready to start. Anyway, Robbinsville does have good hitters. Dylan Carmignani, Chris Naperkowski, and Noah Schwartz all hit over 300 last year. So we'll see if the Ravens can work out the kinks against the Spartans today. And here we go. You want to give that starting lineup?
Absolutely. Starting lineups brought to you by the Trentonian. You miss any of today's action, read about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For the Spartans, Christian Finaccio leading things off. Joey Ditta at shortstop bats second. Jack Pirelli in right field bats third. Gennaro Salzano, the DH. Alex Wolak at first base bats fifth. In the sixth spot, Remy Feniello batting seventh. Dan Graziano at third base. Jack Ivins at second base. And Andrew Condurso behind the dish. And stepping into the box, first pitch. Out of the hand, a called strike off speed on the outside corner as Hayden Perusich gets ahead of Christian Finaccio. No balls and 1 strike.
That was some good speed lineup reading there, pal.
We're humming today.
Yes.
Ball hit on the ground towards first. Flip over to Perusich. A little PFP to get you started. Pitchers fielding their position, and pitchers are athletes, Fish. I don't know if you've heard that terminology recently, but
I've heard it from pitchers.
a 3-1 put out, so he's got 1 down.
Yeah, Perusich had that big ERA, but I just saw here he's 2-0 last year, so he picked up a couple of wins. Robbinsville.
Defensively for the Ravens in the outfield, Grayson Hopkins. Ground ball hit right back at the pitcher off the glove of Perusich. He'll flip it over to first in plenty of time.
Pitchers are athletes.
Yes, they are. Ability, Hayden Perusich making himself durable out there on the hill to start.
That's right.
And the rest of the defense for the Ravens, Tyler Bennell at third base, Luke Billings at shortstop, Johnny Fowler at second, Dylan Carmignani, as you heard, over at first, Chris Naperkowski behind the dish, and of course, Hayden Perusich on the bump. His first at-bat of the day, and he drives this one in the air to left field, carrying a bit, but looks under it, is Grayson Hopkins out there in left field to make the catch. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Hayden. Early on, we'll find out on the other side of this timeout here on the WBCB Sports Network.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advance at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org. This is Merrill Reed on Route 33 in Hamilton, a pre-owned car or truck. Their collision and service centers services all makes and models and specializes in fleet service. Haldeman's Collision Center is renowned for their work. It's a state-of-the-art facility. Cars available from model good.
Line up. Hopkins leads things off. He's out in right field. Grayson Hopkins in left field. That's third. Luke Billings, the shortstop, in the 4 spot. Dylan Carmignani in the 5 hole. Tyler Bennell in the 6 hole. Matt Boss, the designated hitter, bats 7th. Hayden Perusich bats 8th. And Johnny Fowler rounds out the lineup at second base in the 9 hole. Again, Hopkins, Schwartz, Billings, Carmignani, Bennell, Boss, Perusich, and Fowler, the 1 through 9 for the Robbinsville Ravens. Yellow in left field, Christian Finaccio in center field, and Jack Pirelli in right. Dan Graziano at third base, Joey Ditta at Wolak at first, Andrew Condurso behind the dish, and Joe Loretti on the rough start, as Fish alluded to in the open, but this TV, he has towed the rubber. He has competed with the best of them in Mercer County and in the state. The game by limiting runs and limiting hits. For a 1-2-3 inning to start, and the Ravens trying to get their offense rolling here in game number.
Yeah, a little different lineup today for Robbinsville. His brother Grayson has moved up to second, moved from sixth in the lineup up to second. Noah Schwartz dropping from second to third. Luke Billing from third to fourth. And Tyler Bennell going from fourth. Where's he at? Oh, he's down to sixth, I think. So. Yep.
Pitch, a fastball. Called strike off the inside corner. Looks like the inside corner. Tough to tell, yeah. Definitely from our vantage point today out in right center field, but nonetheless still a great angle to capture all the game, and you can really tell when the ball's coming at you and how far it's coming off the bat. So that is a plus from our vantage point this afternoon.
This is true. I like the way you see the bright.
Fielded on the backhand, flipped over to first in time. Nice play by Jack Ivins over at second base. Had a massive hop, but caught it on the
react quickly to it.
From Gavin Hopkins to Grayson Hopkins, the left fielder steps in, batting from the right side. Something we saw last year with him as well. You'll see that with a lot of pitchers. His mechanics are true, and he fires a
fantastic sophomore year, and even give them a chance to.
Off-speed pitch that buckles him at the plate, a called strike. I believe it's 0-2.
Yes.
Down the right field line and slicing out of the field of play. Hopkins staying alive, so now he definitely does have 2 strikes on him for now. Yeah, the scoreboard's out of commission, we learned.
Oh, it is.
When we arrived.
So we're not missing anything by being under it.
Right. Yeah, we were told
That's a lot of pressure.
Fans able to tune in, check us out on WBCB. Always having your coverage in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties.
Should I be holding up the cards like up here? 1-2. You know, need a third arm for the outs.
Already time by Grayson Hopkins, so we'll do it again. 2 strikes.
Loretti would really like to have a good, strong first inning after his tough start against Bordentown. Just do a lot for his.
Trending towards left field, going out is Ditta, and there's no communication between Ditta and Remy Feniello, and that's going to drop in for a knock.
That's tough. That's a tough single to give up by Loretti.
Just trying to figure out who was calling that ball, and it seemed like Ditta had it. Out coverage, so definitely a factor is the good old Mr. Sun up in the sky today.
Yeah, for sure. Be caught.
For sure.
Yeah.
So 1 down and a runner aboard now. This is Noah Schwartz. 1 ball and no strikes to Schwartz. And this is a day, too, where you really need to focus in on the umpire. If you miss a
Schwartz had a hit in 5 at-bats the other day against Lawrence. What a game. All 4 pitchers in that game were phenomenal. Really, there were 5, and he only faced 1 batter, Robert Kelly, but it was with guys on first. I mentioned Kelly because he got a big hold.
On the ground, left side of the infield, and through for a base hit.
Oh.
And this one gets by Jack Pirelli as well and is going to roll. Being waved around third is Hopkins. On his way to third is Schwartz. He'll be held there. It's an RB thing.
I got to tell you, Mike, I'm not giving to me, that's a single and a two-base error. That's not a triple.
Sure.
That ball should have been fielded, and it should be first and third right now.
I'll go by your scoring. We'll give him a single with
Single and an E9.
E9.
Yep.
That sounds good. So a runner on third with one down, and here is Luke Billings, the Wake Forest commit. Billings at shortstop this afternoon, as Fish alluded to during the Open, started on opening day for Robbinsville.
What a tough start for Joe Loretti. I mean, by rights, there should be a man on first with 2 outs. Now they have a man on third with 1 out and a run in.
Loretti with a runner on third, comes set at the belt. Behind 1 ball and no strikes to Billings. Here it comes. Left low, 2 balls and no strikes now to Luke. And there is a ton of green grass in this outfield here at Robbinsville, and a ball like that hit out to Pirelli, it can really cause some trouble for you. Fastball misses away. It's 3 balls and no strikes to count. Here comes the pitch on 3-0. That fastball locates the zone. It's 3-1. A good hitter's count for Billings.
Yep, probably had the take sign there, but now you can turn them loose. You need to be a good disciplined hitter when you have a 3-1 count, because too many guys, they know they get the green light and they go after anything. You really got to make it be your pitch.
Billings swings and fouls this one back over the Robbinsville dugout. So now a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes, is Loretti trying to battle his way back in this one. Trying to limit the damage, Joe Loretti. From the stretch with Schwartz on third, he gets his lead. Billings awaits. Condorso frames up outside on Billings. The payoff pitch just missed outside, and Billings with some good discipline at the dish as he works the walk. Runners at the corners with 1 down. That'll bring up Dylan Carmignani.
Billings having a great start offensively. He had 2 hits and was intentionally walked on Thursday. Another walk today. I could see pitching around him at times. I don't think he wanted to then.
Great to see Luke back out on the baseball field again. Missed him during basketball season on WBCB this year. Is his final season here with the Robbinsville Ravens in baseball before he heads off to the ACC in Wake Forest.
Yep. I asked Mike Kinsella if he didn't play basketball to work on baseball, and Mike said he didn't know. He'd have to.
Schwartz caught off third, but the throw a little too high as he gets back safely. Billings will stay put at first as he doesn't take advantage, as Loretti did a pretty good job keeping things close. A high throw, but not enough time for Billings to swipe second.
Oh. What Mike Kinsella did say is, you know, Luke had a tough year by his standards last year, and he heard some critics, and he's on a mission this year, according to his coach.
I love that.
Yeah, he wants to show he is a Wake Forest commit, and he is good. And, you know, I didn't know if he was going to pitch today or not. He had a few days rest, and you're going against a good team. But you got to give other guys a chance. I mean, you had none of your pitchers pitched yet except, well, the 2 in the first game. That was a swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss on a fastball to Dylan Carmignani. I believe it's no balls and 1 strike, as they've had the pickoff play before the first pitch of the at-bat was thrown.
Got Aaron serving as our scoreboard over here.
Aaron Bennett producing today's stream, doing a great job as always. Gavin Ems on our camera work this afternoon. The crew is here. That one gets behind Condorso. Here comes Schwartz, and he'll score easily. It's 2-0 Ravens. Billings moves up to second, and they don't look like they're done quite yet, Fish.
No, and this is what you call an ugly inning for Steinert. Very ugly inning.
So Billings to second, a 1-1 count to Dylan Carmignani, the first baseman for the Ravens.
So far we've got a wild pitch, and it's suddenly 2-0. I thought that was a guy dropping off chairs. I guess not. He must have just stopped behind us to laugh at us.
Billings had a pretty good lead off second and forced Loretti to step off. Him and Conderso will go through the signs yet again. Billings with a sizable lead off second base. Ivins and Ditta trying to keep him close. He'll throw over to second, a short hop, and Ditta letting his body eat that one to keep it in the infield. Great play by Joey Ditta. Joey Ditta last year saw him in his sophomore campaign at third base, and as you mentioned, Jack Gill missing this season with a torn Achilles. Wish him nothing but the best in his recovery. He was the starting shortstop for Steinert a season ago, and obviously they presumed he would be there again this year. And Ditta having to move from the hot corner to shortstop. A high fly ball right side and heading towards foul play and out of the field of play. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Carmignani.
Trying to watch Loretti now. You can sometimes you see a pitcher's body language start to get a little.
I remember last year, he's a pretty mild-mannered guy, especially out there on the bump, and
well, you need that.
He knows how to deal with adversity. Stevens home half of the first inning, and Loretti steps off again as Billings toying with him off second base. Field, and out comes, I think it's Brian Giolella to the hill, but tough to tell from this distance.
Hard to tell.
I think based off the body language, it might be G in that huddle with them on the mound, because
I think
first couple words that came out, you could see his head moving pretty fiery.
Yes, it is him.
You can see the 3 on his back. Brian Giolella in season number 3 at the helm for the Steinert Spartans.
Season number 3.
It's
like season number 23.
Maybe that.
Part of the century.
I was saying that to Aaron before the broadcast. I was like, they have a 3 next to his name. Is that his 3rd year? But I guess I should have looked down at his assistant who has 29. He definitely hasn't been there for 29 years. So anyway, we continue.
Yep.
Carmignani just never broke, and Carmignani wore it.
Oh boy.
Billings stays on second. Carmignani on first. There's still 1 out, and Tyler Bunnell makes his way to the plate.
Tyler Bunnell, another very good player. This kid's going to probably be a college recruit. I think he already is.
And probably more than one sport.
Yeah, he's a heck of
tremendous
a basketball
player. What a season him and his brother Evan had this year for Robbinsville.
Yep.
Loretti lifts the leg and delivers. Fastball that misses low and away. It's 1 ball, no strikes to Tyler Bunnell.
Cracks me up how so many players, even in the majors, waggle their bat before. And when I played, it was always keep your bat still because you want to be ready to swing it.
Sure.
But I think when you waggle it, it has a lot to do with your timing, getting ready for the, everybody's different.
You're right. The 1-0 fanned at by Bunnell, and it's a 1-1 count to Tyler.
Well, they are really worried about Billings.
Yes, they are. And Billings, a tremendous athlete. We mentioned up until his senior year, a multi-sport athlete playing basketball and baseball, and he's got great speed on the base paths clearly as well, as they want to keep him close at second. Loretti takes a peek over at Billings, lifts the leg, he's coming home. Fouled straight back.
Yeah, Loretti. He got the first out easily.
Ground ball could get him out of the inning.
Yeah. Oh, what a lift that would give Steinert.
Pickoff move to first, and that one gets away. Runners on the move. They'll advance at least a base. Billings being waved around third. He's going for home. The throw goes to third, and the tag is late. As advancing from first to third, Dylan Carmignani, and coming around to score from second, Luke Billings.
I don't even know what to say. I mean, I've seen ugly innings before, but never by a Steinert team like this. This is just amazing. And Robbinsville, on the other hand, is loving life right now. They're taking advantage of everything. They got aggressive there. I mean,
now with just 1 down and a runner on third, the Spartans forced to have the infield all the way in.
Yep.
Bunnell swings and misses at the fastball away. There's a big out, number 2 for Loretti.
I mean, that was real aggressiveness there, sending Billings, and
yeah,
they didn't even try to get him at home. They tried to get him at third, and
game is making the players make plays.
Right.
And you saw that there from Mike Kinsella over at third base, waving Billings around.
Especially at the high school level.
Right.
I mean, you know, it's you don't in the major leagues. Every guy is a pretty good defender. Well, not every guy. I've seen some bad outfielders, but you know, I mean, in high school, even medium fly balls. My theory is make the guy make the play, make the guy make the throw.
That's right.
See if he can do it.
This is Matt Boss, the designated hitter for the Ravens. He's ahead 2 balls and no strikes on Loretti. Carmignani leads off third. Here comes the pitch. Called strike on the inside corner. Looks like a changeup that time from Loretti as he took something off there. 2-1 to Boss.
How big was that strikeout for Loretti to get
Huge.
the infield to be able to drop back too?
Huge. 2-1. That one paints the outside part of the plate. Evens the count at 2-2. Loretti 1 strike away from working out of this inning and stranding a runner at third. 3-0 Robbinsville. Here in the home half of the first. Loretti set. He's coming home. A swing and a healthy hack. Trending towards foul ground and out of play.
Quite a lazy effort by that one guy to catch it. Just kind of put his arms out.
Oh, come on, leave the fans alone.
Over his head.
They're just spectators.
Believe me, he's a guy after my own heart. At least he stood up. I wouldn't even have stood up.
Loretti trying to work out of a jam. 3 across in the inning for the Ravens and looking for more. Carmignani off of third. Loretti comes set at the belt. The 2-2 pitch to Boss. Driven on the ground and through the diving glove of Ivins. Coming home to score Carmignani. It's a 4-0 start for the Ravens.
Well, that ball had eyes. He did a good job going with the pitch and bouncing it through.
Couldn't have asked for a much better start here for the Ravens. 4 runs put up in the home half of the first and still not done. 2 away and a runner on first in Matt Boss, the multi-sport athlete, delivers with an RBI single. Here's Hayden Perusic with a chance to help his own cause.
Yeah, if you're Hayden Perusic, you're up there saying, how did I deserve this?
Some activity in the bullpen now for Steinert as they rush an arm all the way out there and try to get some action going. Perusic, the 8th batter up in the inning. And a snap throw from Condurso over to first. Back in time is Matt Boss. 1 ball and no strikes to Perusic.
Nice to have music over there at the track, huh?
Yeah, it's been a musical afternoon here.
I keep feeling like we're between innings.
Chopper in front of the plate, hauled in
nice
by
play.
Condurso, and Perusic couldn't even get out of the box. He put the tag on him to end the inning, but the damage is done for Robbinsville as they get 4 across in the home half of the first. Ravens on top 4-0. We'll head to the top of the second here from Robbinsville High School.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology offers great cosmetic dermatology featuring the latest technology in cosmetics, including Morpheus 8 for skin tightening and scars, ultraviolet A and B light treatment for psoriasis, eczema, and itching. Kessel Dermatology now offers Genesis and XLV laser treatments for wrinkles, facial discoloration, scars, and hair removal. Kessel Dermatology provides Botox and fillers. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
Gennaro Salzano, Alex Wolak, and Remy Feniello. 4, 5, and 6 for the Spartans, looking for a big-time response after a 4 spot put up by the Ravens in the home half of the first inning. Perusic back out for inning number 2 and looking for an identical. Inning number 2 is inning number 1. Retired the Spartans in order.
Well, even with the errors in that inning, I think if my scoring is right here, all those runs will be earned because those errors only allowed runners to advance. And after that, after the E9 that let the guy score, there was a walk and then a hit by a pitch and a wild wild pitch. The pitch got a guy at home, and then an RBI single, which would have happened either way, and it would have been a 2-run single. So, yeah, I don't know. I think they're all earned, but I'll let Brian Giolillo figure that out when he does his stats.
It's a beautiful afternoon for baseball, and the Ravens looking for win number 1 here on their home field.
The rule is what? You reconstruct the inning if the errors were not committed, right?
I think you're asking the wrong guy on this one.
Yeah.
My head swirls with...
I'm pretty sure that's it. And as I reconstructed, I still saw all those runs coming home.
So stepping in is Gennaro Salzano, the designated hitter. Stepping in from the right side. First pitch from Perusic on the way. A breaking ball that didn't come back down all the way.
Well, if Perusic ever wanted a shutdown inning, this would be it. Because right now, I got to think Steinert's feeling a little down. And you want to come out and get that shutdown inning and keep them down. But if the Spartans can tack on a couple here, or score a couple.
Yeah.
You know, they can get their momentum back going.
Salzano ahead, 2 balls, no strikes. The pitch. Offered at and fouled over the Robbinsville dugout, 2-1. And that's the one thing that we see as well as a common theme at the high school level is pitchers, when they sit for a long time, the offensive inning, sometimes it takes them a bit to find the zone and to get back in that groove that they maybe established in the early innings, but still very early in this one, and Perusic able to still fire in some strikes. It's a 2-1 count, and here comes the pitch.
Yep,
Missing just away with the heater. It's a 3-1 count now for the DH, Gennaro Salzano.
Yeah, I mean, he had such an easy first inning. I don't even think he threw 10 pitches.
The 3-1 on a line towards center field. Coming in Schwartz, he reaches up and makes the catch.
Schwartz had that one tracked all the way.
Right off the bat as he just kind of high-stepped over to make that catch. Tiptoed might be a better description.
Yeah, he did tiptoe. It was like he was trying to sneak up on the ball. Here I come.
Good catch by Schwartz. There's out number 1. This will bring up Alex Wolak, the Steinert first baseman. Perusic into the windup and the first pitch. On a line, backhanded by Billings at short. Snaps it over to first in plenty of time. Billings flashing the leather for out number 2.
Yep. Showing a strong arm from shortstop.
6-3 the putout. The Hamilton Township Division of Health offers a variety of free services to keep you and your community healthy. It's always important to stay up to date on the recommended vaccines. For more information, visit hamiltonnj.com/health. hamiltonnj.com/health. Stay healthy, Hamilton. Well, first pitch to Remy Feniello is driven down the right field line and well foul out of play. No balls and 1 strike to Remy. Out in left field today for the Spartans. Perusic kicks and deals and leaves that breaking ball in the dirt and outside.
A little jealous of you wearing the shorts there, pal. I didn't even think about it. I had long pants on, and then it flashed across my mind during the day, you better put shorts on.
Oh, man, I saw forgot. 70 on the weather app on my phone, and I jumped. I jumped for the shorts. Off speed, just misses the inside corner for Perusic. We've seen him go with that. It looks like a slider out of his hand, and he tries to start it really in on the batter and get that inside corner, just missing with it there. The 2-1 on the way. Same pitch, same spot, just missing again, 3-1.
Not breaking hard enough for him.
Yeah. 2 down, nobody on. Perusic trying to battle back behind 3-1 to Remy Feniello. Here comes the pitch. A chopper back towards the mound, past the glove, and fielded by Billings, but the throw just a little too late. Excuse me, it's actually fielded by Bennell. As Perusic had a tough time getting to that one, a tough bouncer off the bat. A high bouncing ball that sort of died when it got to the mound area and just trickled under his glove.
Yeah, the classic swinging bunt. So Steinert gets their first hit.
That they do, a 2-out infield single for Feniello and decent speed on the base paths as well. Here's Dan Graziano. I'll tell you one thing. I mentioned it to Aaron before we came on the air. As the fastball misses inside to Graziano, it's 1-0. Steinert, year in and year out, has some of the best Italian last names that you can find anywhere.
Yeah, they do.
these last names are just, I love them. I really do.
Yeah.
It's awesome calling their games because of the names.
Faniello, Fanaccio,
Yeah. Salzano.
Pirelli.
Yeah. I mean, it's so
Graziano.
it's so cool. I don't know. It's the Italian in me coming out a little bit, but I love it.
What are you, Italian on your mom's side?
My dad's side.
Really? Warren is an Italian name?
Believe it or not, yes. There's roots that trace back to Sicily. So.
Okay. I thought you shortened it from Warrenello.
Yeah,
or
actually,
something.
my dad's been doing the family tree recently, and on Easter he pulled out the whole tree. It was nuts, seeing the line of family. And a balk was called against Perusic.
Okay.
And on the way to second base is Faniello. So a runner in scoring position for the Spartans, as that last pitch was null and void.
Yes. Fortunately for Steinert, as it was a swing and a miss, I think.
That it was. Graziano awaits. Perusic kicks and deals from the stretch. Swing and a tip into the mitt.
Well, Steinert has a chance now to get one back. Runner in scoring position. See if Graziano can get one.
I believe it's a 1-2 count to Graziano. Perusic comes set. The pitch. A high fly ball heading towards right center field and just behind second base, actually, as that one falls right into the glove of Johnny Fowler. He's there to haul it in. The Ravens able to strand a runner as Faniello left on second base. No runs on one hit and a man left on base. We'll head to the home half of the second with the Ravens leading 4-0 over Steinert.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology has a highly rated and award-winning dermatology team with over 130 years of collective clinical experience. They've been voted as the region's best dermatologist and doctor for 20 consecutive years. Over 1,500 five-star reviews from satisfied patients. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology. Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Most people diagnosed with skin cancer are not even aware of their cancer. It's important to get a complete skin checkup. Kessel Dermatology offers a vast array of surgical procedures, including Mohs surgery, plus other non-surgical options. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
9-1-2 in the home half of the second inning for the Ravens as they look to get the bats. Well, they look to keep the bats right where they left off in the first inning as they were able to get 4 across. It'll be Johnny Fowler and then the top of the order with Gavin Hopkins and Grayson Hopkins, the 3-2 up this inning for Robbinsville. Looks like Loretti's still out there on the bump.
But we do have we have noticed, we thought it was Jack Pirelli in right field, but it is number 16, not number 10.
It looks like Owen Whitman, according to...
Sometimes on those lineup cards, a 0 can look like a 6 and vice versa sometimes. And we probably should have picked it up right away. We're picking it up now.
Well, he's got that's the thing. He's got Jack Pirelli in the lineup.
Oh, he does.
Yes, he's in the lineup, but the number does not reflect who's out there. So I'm assuming it's right that it is Pirelli out there in right field. Maybe he's just wearing a different number today potentially. That can happen at the high school level as well.
Maybe.
We're going to stick with Pirelli for now, and if it's Owen Whitman, I apologize to his parents.
Well,
Loretti steps onto the rubber, and Fowler into the box as he awaits for his first at-bat of the afternoon. Loretti kicks and deals. First pitch to Fowler, fastball high. It's 1-0.
Well, Pirelli is listed as number 10.
Right.
And that's what the lineup card says, number 10. So, I don't know. I think it is Owen Whitman.
Popped him up behind home plate. One ball, one strike count to Fowler after he fouled that one away.
Ordinarily, we would run over to the dugout and find out.
Right.
But whereas far from the dugout as humanly possible. So
That'd be quite the run over there. Good workout, some cardio in for the day.
yeah, Aaron, go over there.
2-1, the count to Johnny Fowler. Already set at the belt, kicks and deals. Here it comes. That fastball paints the outer edge. It's 2-2. Fowler at second base recorded the final out defensively for the Ravens. The 2-2. He spoils that one and stays alive. Fowler battling, 2 balls and 2 strikes to him. Loretti looking for the punch out, the pitch. Breaking ball, called strike 3 on the inside corner. As he got him looking, there's one away. Fowler frozen on the inside half of the plate with the breaking ball off of the right hand of Loretti, and that's a good start to inning number 2 for Joe. Here's Gavin Hopkins. Grounded out to second his first time up. Fastball misses away. It's 1-0. Loretti set. The pitch. Away again with the heater. 2 balls, no strikes to the Ravens right fielder in Gavin Hopkins. The pitch. That one runs a little too far inside on Hopkins. He gets out of the way. 3 balls, no strikes to the Ravens leadoff hitter. And the top of the order here now for Robbinsville. Hopkins in the driver's seat ahead 3-0. Loretti gets the sign from Condurso. He's ready. The pitch. That fastball a called strike. 3-1. The pitch. That breaking ball well outside, and Hopkins draws a walk for the first base runner of the inning. 1 down, a runner on first, and that'll bring up Grayson Hopkins. Car buying made simple at Hyundai of Trenton, 1655 North Olden Avenue in Ewing Township. Over 100 Hyundai models from Elantras and Sonatas to SUVs like the Hyundai Santa Fe, Tucson, and Palisade. 1655 North Olden Avenue in Ewing Township. Hyundai of Trenton, proud to sponsor today's game here on WBCB. So Gavin on first, Grayson at the dish. Loretti from the stretch, like always, kicks and deals. That fastball gets the inside part of the plate, a called strike 1. Hopkins singled and scored a run his first time up just an inning ago.
Was Fowler strikeout looking or swinging?
Looking.
Thank you.
Pickoff move over to first to keep an eye on Gavin. He's back in with a head-first dive. 1 down and a runner aboard. Loretti going to keep a close eye over there on Hopkins as he gets in standing this time. Ball thrown away from Loretti.
Oh, man.
As that one gets kicked around third, and Hopkins.
Tell you what, if Hopkins had broken right away.
Right, Hopkins was dancing off of first, but he stays put. A little surprised by that. Could be on the move in the coming pitches, though. No balls and 1 strike. A strong lead off of first base. That breaking ball comes back in to get the inside part of the plate. Loretti ahead. No balls and 2 strikes to Grayson Hopkins. Gavin gets his lead off first yet again.
There he goes.
A hit and run on, and Hopkins drives this one to left center field. That's going to get down for extra bases. Finaccio picks it up and hits the cutoff man Indetta. Being held up at third is Gavin. Halting at second is Grayson. It's a 1-out double with 2 in scoring position now for Robbinsville.
Yeah, Gavin broke on the pitch, but there was a slight chance that one of those guys was going to flag that down, and neither did. But because of that, Gavin Hopkins had to stop at third.
And Finaccio did a great job getting that ball in
He's
quickly.
a great fielder. He's a great defensive player. We saw him, tremendous arm last year, throwing runners out.
A number of diving catches from him last year, too, if my memory serves me correct.
Yes. Your memory does serve you correct.
So the Hopkins boys on base at second and third. This is Noah Schwartz, who singled and scored a run his first time up. A high fly ball towards center field. Finaccio calls him off. Tagging from third is Gavin. On his way to third is Grayson. And it's 5-0 Robbinsville as Noah Schwartz does a job with the sac fly.
Yep, that ball was hit deep enough. Nobody was going to throw anybody out there.
2 down and a runner on third. And here is Luke Billings. He walked and scored a run. Billings from the right side steps in. He's ready. Loretti kicks and deals. First pitch. Driven on the ground. One hop. Backhanded by Ditta. Throw across the diamond in plenty of time to get Billings. Strong throw from Joey Ditta in the hole to retire the side. Another run comes across for Robbinsville. It's a 5-0 ball game with the Ravens commanding this one through 2.
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township. 1490 WBCB, Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
Rich Fisher, and they've done so through the first couple of innings. They've put 5 across and have given Hayden Perusic comfortable breathing room for the time being as we head into the top of the third inning.
Yep, they got 4 hits so far, a couple with an error, a couple errors, some wild pitch, and they haven't blasted the ball. I mean, one of the hits was a bleeder through the infield, the other was a bloop, but that last ball was smoked by Grayson Hopkins, and Noah Schwartz had a good hard hit ball as well.
So Perusic back out on the bump here in the top of the third inning, and the Ravens on top 5-0. Beautiful day for baseball. If you're just joining us, Mike Warren alongside the Mercer County Hall of Famer Rich Fisher. Great to be with you guys as always here on WBCB, and just a beautiful day for baseball as fans still filing in here at Robbinsville High School. Some students in attendance, some parents as well, and both sides represented pretty equally here this afternoon as Perusic gets the off-speed to locate the zone. He's ahead, no balls, 1 strike on the Steinert second baseman and Jack Ivins.
Well, you have 2, traditionally strong CVC teams playing. It's a good rivalry. I mean, the towns right next to each other. Steinert's as close to Robbinsville as it is to either Nottingham or Hamilton, and you have an absolutely beautiful day. So if you better get a big crowd out here.
Showing bunt is Ivins, gets it down. Perusic fields, throws over to first to Carmignani. There's one away.
Perusic has certainly fielded his position well today.
Yeah, that's the third putout he's been a part of.
Well, second assist. Yes, 2 assists and a putout, right?
Yeah.
Because he came over to cover on one play, knocked the ball down, and a comebacker down that he threw over, and now he got off the mound quickly there and made a nice play.
2 away. This is Andrew Condurso, the catcher. Breaking ball that didn't break. Misses high, 1-0. Condurso behind the dish for the second straight season for Brian Giolela's Steinert Spartans. 1-0, now 2-0 as the heater misses high, crosses around the neck to Condurso. 2 balls and no strikes. 1 down here in the top of the third. Looks like the infield's playing at their normal depth and normal positions for the most part. That 2-0 fastball just misses the zone. Tough to see from our vantage point, as we mentioned, but
Look pretty good from out here.
yeah, can kind of get a general understanding for where the zone has been this afternoon from our home plate umpire. Perusic kicks and deals and misses on the outside part of the plate. A 4-pitch walk to Condurso. First walk of the afternoon for Perusic, and a base runner with 1 down for the Spartans. Well, Fish, did you hear Thunder Baseball returns for the 2024 season on Tuesday, June 4th? Catch all the fun and excitement of a Thunder game throughout the summer. For ticket information, visit TrentonThunder.com. That's TrentonThunder.com, or call 609-394-3300. That's 609-394-3300. Post-game fireworks, Tuesday, Dollar Dog Nights, and Pork Roll Fridays throughout the season. Trenton Thunder Baseball, Big League Futures, Major League Fun.
With Mike Warren behind the mic, how could it not be Major League fun?
Oh, it's a blast. Saw some of the fun-loving Thunder folks today as we were over in Trenton renovating West End Little League's field, and
nice.
Over in Trenton as well, doing some of their Little League fields. Took care of 2 fields today. It was a great start to the afternoon, and
Are their little leagues getting revitalized out there, or what's going on?
They are. Great representation. We spoke with a couple of people today that represented both West End Little League, represented the city, and
good.
Just were very gracious for our time today. And as you know, the Thunder love to give back to the local community and love to, make their presence felt in the community. And they did just that this afternoon. Fouling that one back is Christian Finaccio.
That would be great to see a couple of the Trenton teams come back and maybe play in the District 12 tournament. I mean, that District 12 is just evaporated from 17 teams to 6.
Wow.
No Trenton teams have been in it for a while. You had Chambersburg, North Trenton, West End, and none of them are in there now. So I wish you guys luck on getting that thing going up and going again.
We did some really, really good work today. It was honestly awesome to see because, as you know, with doing work out in the field, it's something that you see right away. The results are pretty much instant.
Yep.
And, it was great. A special shout-out to the head groundskeeper for the Thunder, Eric Major. He kind of led everything today, kind of taught us some new tools, how to use, and all that kind of stuff. Nothing just that a simple rake could fix with this field. Had to get a little bit deeper with that.
So if I actually lived in a house, I could have you come over and cut my grass and
That's right.
trim my bushes.
I have a landscaping background, that's for sure.
Well, I'm in a condo, so I pay an ungodly fee a month to get that stuff done.
2-1 pitch. Now 2-2 to Christian Finaccio. Perusic working from the stretch. Leading off first, Condurso after the 4-pitch walk to him. Finaccio trying to get something going. On the move, Condurso. And ball 4. As it was a full count to Finaccio, and he's able to draw the walk. Back-to-back walks worked by the Spartans as they've got runners on first and second with just 1 away.
And boy, this is not what you want to do when you have a 5-run lead, is walk guys, put guys on base, make them earn it, throw strikes. You have a 5-0 lead, throw strikes.
This is Joey Ditta stepping in, the Steinert shortstop, and a more than capable bat. Here with a couple aboard.
I mean, we say it constantly, walks mean trouble. Joe Loretti's walked 2 today. They both come in to score.
Somebody once told me back in my playing days and back in some of my friends' playing days, a walk is a run. That was the adage from a pitching coach a time or two.
The games we cover, that seems to be the truth. Walks are just...
Fastball on the outside part of the plate, a called strike to Ditta. It's 1-1.
All the hitters look so small out here, but I think that's just because we're so far away.
I believe it's Nathan Klingel pinch running for Condurso, or courtesy running for Condurso on second, so he is on second. Finaccio on first. Ditta puts a charge into this one, but it's fouled down the left field line.
That's the way it's been going for Steinert so far today.
1 ball, 2 strikes to the Steinert shortstop. Perusic, first time today with a runner, or second time today with a runner in scoring position. First time today with multiple runners on base for him. Trying to work out of a bit of a jam here.
Yeah, his other time was just a runner on first with 2 outs. Now you just got 1 out and 2 runners on. So
Perusic comes home. Dida spoils the breaking ball and keeps the at-bat alive. Still behind 1 ball, 2 strikes.
My jeans are starting to stick to my legs now. I'm really jealous of you.
Perusic gets the sign from Naperkowski. Comes set, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Fastball away, got Dida to chase. That's a big out, number 2.
Well, we apologize. We are not. I think this could be Owen Whitman batting. Try to listen. I'm going to try to listen from the dugout to hear what they're yelling.
There you go. So either Jack Pirelli or Owen Whitman steps into the box. Again, apologize for the confusion. First pitch, that fastball misses low and away. 1 ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Hit foul right side, well out of play. 1-1 count. Runners at first and second. Klingel at second, taking over for Condurso after he had a walk. And a healthy hack and a foul ball. It's a 1-2 count to either Whitman or Pirelli as the confusion continues to ensue for us here in the booth. Again, the lineup said it was Jack Pirelli batting third and playing right field. But we saw number 16 out there, and that would be Owen Whitman, according to the roster that we were also provided from Steinert. Perusic steps off as Fish continues to try and scan the audio from the dugout of Steinert to see who is up to bat. Fastball misses up and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. A long look in from Perusic on the bump. Takes a peek over at second to check on Klingel. Fowler's going to try and keep him close. Lifts the leg, he's coming home. Breaking ball off the hands and able to spoil it again. It is either Pirelli or Whitman. Runners on first and second, 2 away. A 5-0 lead for the Ravens. The pitch. Driven towards second. Fowler catches it on a line and a leap. Johnny Fowler flashing the leather to retire the side.
Excellent play.
No runs, no hits, 2 men left on base. 5-0 Robbinsville on top as they get some more momentum after working out of that jam.
Hi, this is Mercer County Prosecutor Angelo Honorfree, and I hope you're enjoying today's game. I'd like to commend today's students for participating in today's event. Being a part of extracurricular activities, whether it's an athletic event, marching in the band, or performing in the school play, or being on the debate team, is good for today's youth. And parents, stay involved in your children's activities and encourage them. An involved parent nurtures your children to accomplish great things. I'm proud to support the youth of Mercer County. This is Angelo Honorfree, your Mercer County prosecutor, and I hope you enjoyed today's game.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology offers top-of-the-line medical-grade skincare products manufactured in the USA. They're tested and developed by a team of board-certified dermatology experts and they come with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
Carmignani, Bunnell, and Boss, the three due up here in the home half of the third inning. A 5-0 lead for Robbinsville, and looks like Joe Loretti's still out there on the bump for the Spartans. Carmignani hit by a pitch and was left on base.
A nice job by...
Actually, he came around to score, my apologies.
Anyway, nice job by Johnny Fowler to make that play. I'm not sure if he had the leap. I think it might have. He just could have stuck his glove up, but I wasn't quite sure. But still, tough break for Steinert. Ball hit right at him and make the play. And I'll tell you what, good job of pitching there by Perusic to get out. 2 men on and 1 out. Go ahead. Do you have to make a read there?
Sure.
Sorry about that.
No, it's all good. No worries. We got plenty of time. Don't forget, you miss any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For your complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian or online at Trentonian.com. The only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week. It's the Trentonian. First pitch called, strike on the lower inside corner to Carmignani. He's behind 0-1. Hit by a pitch, came around to score. Back in the first. That one high. Had to duck his head a bit. 1-1. An active first inning for Carmignani, defensively and at the dish.
Yeah, for sure.
Having to coordinate with Hayden Perusic on a couple of ground balls in the inning. And missing away again is Loretti. It's 2-1 the count as activity continues to ensue down in the Steinert bullpen. Arms getting loose over there. One arm for now. Loretti lifts the leg. He's coming home. Swing and a tip into the mitt.
Healthy cut there by Carmignani.
That it was. 2-2 now as the count evens.
Well, Loretti really needs to get through a scoreless inning here. You cannot allow Robbinsville to tack on any more. Because if you do, you got these Ravens thinking, hey, we get a couple more. Maybe we can get out of here in 5 innings.
Swing and a miss, picked out of the dirt by Condurso, fires it over to Wolak. In plenty of time, there's one down. Swing and strike out for Loretti for out number 1. That'll bring up Tyler Bunnell.
It's Loretti's 3rd strikeout of the afternoon.
Bunnell 0 for 1. He struck out swinging in the first. A long look in for Loretti. Has his sign from Condurso. Here comes the pitch. That fastball paints the black on the inside corner. 0-1 to Tyler Bunnell. Loretti's 0-1. Called strike 2 with the nasty slider. Threw it right at Bunnell and it broke all the way back in to catch the inside part of the zone. The 0-2. High and away with the fastball. It's 1-2. That breaking ball didn't come all the way back. Counts even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bunnell puts a rip into this one, and that'll drop into center field for a knock.
For a split second there, I thought Finaccio might have had a shot at that, but that ball just died out, and Bunnell picks himself up a hit. That's the 5th of the day for the Ravens.
2-strike poke for Tyler Bunnell gets him aboard with 1 away. Here's Matt Boss. Boss singled and brought home a run. Loretti's first pitch to Boss. That breaking ball misses, or actually gets the zone on the inside quarter.
Boss kind of ducking out of the way a little bit.
Yeah, it's a buckling breaking ball from Loretti, that's for sure. 0-1. Loretti going inside out to Boss to start as he gives him the fastball. Rip down the left field line. It's a fair ball. No.
Yeah,
yes, it is. No, it's a fair
they just
ball.
held him up. Yeah, he wasn't going to try to send him to third on the ball to left field.
So a rip from Boss. He's 2 for 2 with a couple of singles, back-to-back singles for the Ravens. Benell's on second, Boss on first, and here comes Hayden Perusic. Had the ever so rare 2 unassisted putout.
Yes.
First time up.
That's right. Well, he'd love to give himself another run.
Benell's in scoring position as he gets his lead off second base, and Boss has pretty good wheels over there at first. 2 of the main glass eaters for the Robbinsville basketball team. First pitch to Perusic, that breaking ball, that one misses this time. 1-0. Just when you think you're starting to get an understanding for the zone, you know, the breaking ball fools you a little bit, even from out here.
For sure. Especially from out here.
Yeah, definitely. You're right. 1-0 to Perusic, fanned at and missed. And we have confirmation from our WBCB intern Gavin Ems that it is Owen Whitman out in right field and batting third.
Thank you, Gavin.
So great work by Gavin.
Yes.
Tremendous work by Gavin.
What did he do, go all the way into the dugout?
I'm not sure, but I'm going to guess that he did.
Or maybe he found somebody wearing green and white and just said, hey.
There you go. Context clues. Ready. Lifts the leg. He's coming home. A liner towards right field, and that's going to get down and should score a run, maybe 2. Being waved around third is Matt Boss, and now he'll be held up. And it's an RBI single for Hayden Perusic as he makes it a 6-0 game and helps his own cause.
Perusic just loves that. Now he gives himself one more insurance run to work with. And good job of hitting, too. Just sort of went with that pitch, lined it down the right field line. Whitman did a good job of getting to it, getting it in and not letting Boss come around.
So Perusic will get a courtesy runner for him at first base. Try and let you know who that is in just a second as we get that number. 3 straight singles in the inning produces a run for the Ravens. This is Johnny Fowler making his way to the plate. Looks like a 6 off of first base, and that would be Gavin Sullivan, a junior outfielder, doing some courtesy running now for the Ravens. He's over at first. Boss is on third, and Loretti taking some time to walk off the back of the mound, and umpires trying to get some things settled down there on the field. The Steinert bench trying to communicate some things to Condurso behind the plate. Fowler steps in. He's 0 for 1 on the afternoon. He struck out looking. That came back in the second inning. Sullivan leads off of first. Boss on third. The pitch. Squeeze. Runner's coming home. He's going to score. Loretti flips it to first. And he is out as the flip over to Wolak was bobbled a bit but retained in time to retire Fowler, who put down a textbook bunt to bring home Matt Boss from third. And that definitely was a squeeze as the runner was off before the batter really squared to show bunt.
Perfect execution of the suicide squeeze. Couldn't have asked for more there. Once that runner breaks, all you got to do is get that ball in the fair territory and get it far enough away from home plate. That is exactly what Johnny Fowler did, and Robbinsville just keeps tacking on.
So Perusic Sullivan, who took over for Perusic, is now on second in scoring position. Here's Gavin Hopkins, who walked and scored a run just an inning ago. Pickoff moved to second. Loretti, the throw was on line, but just got away from Ditta as it looked like they had him beat off second base. He was way off the bag, but the throw unable to be hauled in by Ditta.
Yeah, good throw. Might have had him there. You're right.
I believe Hopkins still waiting for the first pitch of the at-bat. An aggressive lead from Sullivan off of second. Loretti looked to throw over again, but holds on to that one. Healthy lead off second for Gavin Sullivan. Gavin Hopkins in the box, trying to keep the inning alive. The pitch. Fastball up and away. 1 ball and no strikes to the leadoff man for Robbinsville.
Yep. Hopkins has scored one of the 7 runs today for those Ravens.
The 1-0. Driven back towards the middle and through for a knock. Sullivan being waved around third. Here comes Finaccio's throw to the plate. It's cut off. Not in time on the way to second. Hopkins, he is out at second, and that will retire the side, but not before a third run comes across to score in the inning. A 3-spot put up. And it's an 8-0 game as the Robbinsville Ravens continue to pile it on here against Steinert. 8-0 the score. We'll head to the 4th here on WBCB.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation. And that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, together, the best in the
is the place for eczema, psoriasis, hives, warts, and other growths. They have a friendly and courteous staff, and they can usually offer appointments within 24 hours for emergencies. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
The Italian People's Bakery, proud to support high school sports on the WBCB Sports Network. You can visit them at their signature location, 63 Butler Street, for the finest rolls, deli meats, and pastries. Drive by to smell the homemade bread made daily, or have them cater your next party or affair. The Italian People's Bakery is the best place to go on Sunday afternoon for the best hoagies and the finest dessert trays for your special get-together. You can visit them once again, 63 Butler Street in Chambersburg. The Italian People's Bakery since 1936. And stick around for our Player of the Game interview, brought to you by the Italian People's Bakery. You can find that on our YouTube channel following the conclusion of this broadcast. The Italian People's Bakery, proud to sponsor today's broadcast here on WBCB.
Well, if you're just joining us, you're probably a little surprised by this score. But Steinert had a very bad defensive first inning, and Robbinsville took advantage. And now Robbinsville has had some very good offensive second and third innings. And they took advantage of the Steinert mistakes in that first inning as well. And we're sitting at 8-0 right now. And Hayden Perusic has pitched really a good, strong game so far.
That he has. It's a 1-1 count to Gennaro Salzano, the DH for the Spartans, as the breaking ball from Perusic almost comes back to get a piece of Salzano. 2-1. Salzano, Wolak, and Feniello, the 3 due up for the Spartans here in the top of the 4th. Into his windup, and the 2-1. Ripped left side of the infield and almost snared by the third baseman in Bunnell. Billings fires it over, and on the hop, it catches a piece of Salzano, and that keeps the ball from scooting away into all of that foul ground over there. So instead of a runner on second, Salzano wears the throw from Billings and remains put at first.
You talk about that, just double sucks. I mean, that's you get A, you don't get to advance. B, you get hit by the ball. So you got to feel a little. I'm not sure how painful it was, but I'm sure it wasn't pleasant.
So here's Alex Wolak as Salzano, a throw over to check on him at first from Perusic. Wolak 0 for 1, grounded out to short in Billings his last time up. That was in the second.
Well, Steinert's been getting base runners. They got a 2-out base runner in the second, 1-out base runner. This is their first leadoff base runner.
No balls, 1 strike to count to Wolak. Perusic, a long look in, kicks the leg and fires it home. A called strike on the outer part of the plate. No balls and 2 strikes to Wolak. The pitch. On the ground towards second, this could be 2. Fowler to Billings to second it for 1. Throw to first, in time. It's a 4-6-3 double play. Fowler to Billings, over to Carmignani, and there's 2 down.
I'll tell you what, Robbinsville is doing everything textbook right now. Textbook suicide squeeze, textbook double play. Couldn't have done that smoother.
Nobody aboard, 2 down. Here's Remy Feniello.
What a lift for Robbinsville, and what a, Steinert, you get a leadoff base runner or anything. Oh, maybe this is our inning to claw back a little bit, get a couple, and then boom, boom. And Robbinsville's got to feel really good about that.
That they do. First pitch to Feniello, left field line as for Steinert off the bat of Feniello as he's aboard with 2 down, and that'll bring up Dan Graziano.
Man, how big was that double play now?
That it was.
That's always, even when I'm watching a game, like I'm watching a Phillies game and they hit a double play and then the next guy gets a hit, and I'm not even happy that the guy got a hit because I'm like, well, if they hadn't hit into that double play.
Oh, man, I said to my buddy the other night, I could probably predict when a double play is going to happen in the Phillies game and the amount that they've hit into to start the season.
Yeah, they have made a nice little habit of that, haven't they?
0-1 the count to Graziano. Pitch on the way. Popped him up. Behind home plate, heading towards the Steinert dugout and unable to haul that one in his Naperkowski, excuse me.
I was ready to throw my TV out the window last night when they tied it in the 9th inning. Oh, man.
Yeah, that was a little frustrating. But the resiliency from the Fightins on display.
Yeah, there was. Good,
get that. That's a big win for them in the series, too. Now the rotation flips over. You got Wheeler and Nola going for you in the next 2 of this 3-game set.
I don't think I'll be able to find that game tonight. They were putting all these different things up there where you could get it. And none of them look familiar to me.
That one fouled back off the bat of Graziano. Still a 2-strike count to him. Feniello over on first, 2 away here in the top of the 4th. 8-0. Robbinsville has commanded this one to this point.
Yeah, you say to this point because I've seen enough high school games where, right off the catcher's mask.
That breaking ball, just getting a piece of it, was Graziano.
I've seen some big comebacks in high school baseball over the years, so.
Still no balls and 2 strikes to Graziano. So he continues to fight against Perusic. A new baseball for Perusic out there on the bump. Feniello leads off first. Carmignani keeping him close. Fowler playing up the middle at second. Swung on and missed. Fastball on the outside part of the plate. Too much to handle for Graziano as he goes down swinging. A strikeout swinging to end the inning. No runs on a couple of hits and a man left on base. Robbinsville leading this one, still 8-0 as their bats get back to work.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org. This is Merrill Reese reminding you that Haldeman Ford Subaru on Route 33 in Hamilton Township is more than just a great place to purchase a new Ford, Subaru, or pre-owned car or truck. Their collision and service centers services all makes and models and specializes in fleet service. Haldeman's Collision Center is renowned for their work. It's a state-of-the-art facility, all insurance accepted, free estimates and loaner cars available, and one of the friendliest staffs around. From small dents to major repairs on any make or model, it's Haldeman Ford Subaru Collision Center, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They're good!
For the Spartans, and Joe Linetti's day is done. Chulaman is coming in here in the fourth inning, and it's been an impressive game offensively for the Ravens Fish, as we've talked about to this point, but maybe some stability can be provided here with the pitching change, and another tough go-around for Loretti, but just an impressive day offensively for the Ravens, as their bats it was going to be tough to yield them today.
Yeah, and everything just started bad for Loretti today. The fly ball dropping in, the single that turned into a two-base error really. And then he just started giving up hits. And look, Steinert's got to get him right and get him going if they're going to do anything this year. He's a major key to this pitching staff. And they have pretty good arms, and he's one of them. So it's early. I mean, if anybody can get anybody going, it's Rick Freeman, the Spartans pitching coach. His guy's got
He's a legend.
That guy forgets more in 1 hour than I know in a lifetime when it comes to baseball. So, I mean, if you're a Steiner pitcher, you're in good hands. But on the flip side of it, how great does Robbinsville feel today? I mean, they batted well against a guy who is supposed to be, one of Steinert's better pitchers. And as you say, you talk about efficiency, 8 hits, 8 runs. They've only left 2 men on base so far.
Yeah.
Now, granted, the bases were empty last time because they got thrown out trying to take second on a throw home.
Right.
But still, I mean, they're getting runners on and they're getting them in, and that's all you can ask for. And 8 hits and 8 runs, geez, what? I mean, it's
impressive.
It's Christmas for Mike Kinsella right now.
Grayson Hopkins, Noah Schwartz, and Luke Billings, 2, 3, and 4, due up for the Ravens as Aiden Chulamanis steps to the rubber, and the first pitch fouled off by Hopkins. No balls, 1 strike to the Robbinsville left fielder, who's 2 for 2 with a single, a double, and a run scored. Next pitch on the way. Chopper left side, but foul. Fundamentally sound fielding over there by the third base coach, Mike Kinsella, head coach of this Robbinsville team.
I always notice that the third base coaches, who are usually the head coaches, they always field those foul balls a little better when they're winning. They got a little more pep in their step.
That's fair.
They like to go after it a little more. They're happy.
That's fair. A 1-ball, 1-strike count to Grayson Hopkins. Aiden Chulamanis, a long look into Condurso. The pitch, this one hit up the middle and through for a knock. Looked like a breaking ball, and Hopkins just spins it right into center field. 3 for 3 day for him, his second single of the day. And here comes Noah Schwartz. 1 for 1. Single and a run scored, and a sacrifice fly his last time up in the second.
The Ravens just keep attacking.
The bats have come alive today for the Ravens, and much of what we alluded to in the open was a tough one, a pitcher's duel in game number 1, and a long time off between game number 2. But the bats have come alive, and they have awoken.
Yeah, Grayson Hopkins, he's coming off a 0 for 4 opener. And they moved him up, like I said, from looks like 7th up to 2nd, and that looks like it agrees with him, at least today.
A high fly ball, shallow left field. Whitman calls off the second baseman in Ivins and hauls it in for the out.
That was right field, pal.
I say left?
Yeah.
My apologies. He is to our left, so I apologize.
I got you. And I'm the one sitting down.
I'm honestly shocked it took me until the 4th inning to say he was in left field. As the backwards approach of calling the game is
Right.
first time it's fooled me. Pretty good, just saying. Pretty good.
Yeah. Now, you don't want to get too good at it, because then
That's
when
right.
you get back behind home plate, you'll be all messed up.
That's true. Here's Luke Billings. 1 ball and no strikes to him.
Billings with a walk and a ground out to third so far. He scored a run. And he scored on an error, and Schwartz scored on an error. And when I said I think those runs are earned, it's because even if they didn't score on those errors, I think what happened after would have scored them anyhow, which is why I think they are earned runs. But
Gotcha.
I will defer to the official scores, even though we don't have any here. Actually, the official scores are each team's scorebook.
Yeah. A 2 ball, 1 strike count to Billings as he fouls off the breaking ball from Chulamanis. Here comes the pitch. Fastball up and away. 3 balls, 1 strike to the Robbinsville shortstop.
You know, I can actually see pretty good sitting down here next to this pole. I can see under the table, under the fence.
3-1 on a line towards left field. That'll get down for a knock. Might be extra bases as well. Billings runs well. He's on his way to second. And headed for third is Hopkins. He'll get there standing. Billings slides into second. And there's the first knock of the afternoon for Luke Billings.
Yep, second double of the year for Luke.
Second and third. 1 down. And to the plate now, Dylan Carmignani. 0 for 1, hit by a pitch with a run scored.
It's an 8-0 game, but this is actually a key moment now, because if a single brings in 2 runs, Steinert's going to have to at least get a run in the top of the 5th to keep this game alive. So Chalumas really has to get out of this.
1 ball, no strikes the count to Carmignani. Runners get their leads off second and third. The pitch. Off the hands, fouled off. 1-1.
10 hits now for Robbinsville.
10 hits, and their 9th and 10th runs are on base in scoring position waiting for him.
Yes.
Carmignani awaits the breaking ball.
Ooh.
Just misses up and inside.
Guess you call those the potential 9th and 10th runs, right?
Potential, right.
Yes.
My apologies.
No. You said they were waiting to come in, so you weren't cashing them in already.
That's right. Dirty ball to Carmignani. It's a 3-1 count. Great turnout here at Robbinsville High School, and you mentioned it, Fish. How could you not come out and watch some baseball with how beautiful the weather is today? And
Yeah.
again, both schools really represented well this afternoon. Carmignani spoils a fastball. And battle of the last names here. Carmignani and Chulamanis.
I got more syllables than you do.
2-2 pitch, misses up
That's a tough
and away.
That's a tough take with 2 strikes.
And now the count is full.
Again, we are way out here, so
I just go off base where it crosses to the batter level and how wide it may look from our vantage
it looked
point.
like it might have been a little high.
Yeah, definitely. Counts full. Runners at second and third. First is open. Check swing. Did he go?
Yeah, I think he rung him up.
And yes, he did. Yep. Big time punch out for Chulamanis. That'll bring up Tyler Bennell. 2 down and 2 aboard. If you're looking for a loving pet to add to your family, consider visiting the Hamilton Township Animal Shelter at 2100 Sylvan Avenue. The experienced shelter staff will do their best to match you with a companion that is a good fit for you and your family and lifestyle. The shelter also has cats. They've got cats and dogs and smaller pets like rabbits, birds, reptiles. Not ready to adopt but want to help? Visit hamiltonnj.com/animal shelter for more information. Hamilton Township Animal Shelter. Proud to sponsor today's game on WBCB.
Well, Chulamanis has done a good job coming back. Got 2 quick strikes on
Whitman reads that one on a line off the bat of Bunnell as he flies out to end the inning. No runs on 2 hits and 2 men left aboard. Robbinsville still a commanding lead as they lead 8-0.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology offers great cosmetic dermatology featuring the latest technology in cosmetics, including Morpheus 8 for skin tightening and scars, ultraviolet A and B light treatment for psoriasis, eczema, and itching. Kessel Dermatology now offers Genesis and XLV laser treatments for wrinkles, facial discoloration, scars, and hair removal. Kessel Dermatology provides Botox and fillers. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
Today's game is brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association, who would like to take this opportunity to wish all of their students the best of luck this school term. They are proud to support you. This message brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association, and they'd also like you to know that Monday, April 15th, 6 to 8 p.m. at Steinert High School, all Hamilton Township School District students and families are invited to the College Career Fair. The Steinert High School community wants to invite you out to check out all of the great opportunities, visit with representatives from colleges, trade schools, and potential employers, job opportunities for all ages and skill levels, and learn about the financial aid process through the new FAFSA with the NJ Higher Education Assistance Authority. Again, over at Steinert High School, April 15th, 6 to 8 p.m., courtesy of the Hamilton Township School District, and that's a great opportunity. I kind of wish they had more of those opportunities when I was in high school. Trade school wasn't really a popular thing until probably my sophomore or junior year of college when I made the transition over to trade school.
There you go. Well, we had when I was in school, we had vocational schools.
Right,
so
yeah, very
trade
same thing,
school.
pretty much.
Yeah. Kids would go over to Mercer and learn a trade.
Yeah.
Tell you what, it's the way to go now. I mean, so many things are replaced by computers and artificial intelligence, but you need a real person to fix your car and to fix your plumbing and everything else.
It's true. It's a great point.
Yeah.
On to the 5th inning. Top 5 here from Robbinsville, and Perusic back out for some more work. 8-9-1 due up for the Spartans as Jack Ivins looks at a fastball in the dirt. He's had 1 ball and no strikes. It'll be Ivins, Condurso, and Finaccio, the 3 due up this time around for Steinert, barring any substitutions from Brian Giolella. Swinging a drive, right side, tailing, and that is a foul ball.
Yeah, I'll tell you, Mike, if the whole world was like me, trade school grads would make more than they're making now. Because I can't do anything. I can't. I had to take Spanish in high school, and I didn't take shop. And
ground ball left side of the infield, a throw across the diamond in plenty of time from Billings over to Carmignani.
And that's what you want to do. You want to get that first. When you got that lead, you just want to get that first batter out and not give them a chance to try to build an inning if
it's
possible.
Huge.
Yep.
It is definitely huge.
The last time he gave up 2 straight walks with 1 out. Last inning he gave up a 1-out single, a leadoff single. And you get that first batter out. That's nice.
This is Andrew Condurso.
Anyway, if I had taken shop, I'd have used that a heck of a lot more than I use my Spanish, which I barely know. And I mean, I went to Cancun one time and took the wrong bus to the bad part of town. And all I kept saying when the guy was trying to tell me something was no comprende.
Oh, God.
That's how far my Spanish education got me.
Oh, man. 0-1 to Condurso, and lets that one go. That actually might not be Condurso. Looks like maybe a potential pinch hitter in for him here.
That's a lefty.
Swinging a bouncing ball, left side of the infield, or right side of the infield this time around.
Oh.
Carmignani erased the bag as he was able to beat Jack Ivins over there.
That was a tough play for Carmignani. He had to grab it and then head over there pretty quick.
I believe that was Maybe it wasn't Ivins. I thought my book was right, but
Well, Ivins led off, right?
I guess.
Yeah, we had a 6-3.
I
And
thought
then,
Graziano ended the inning on a strikeout.
yes, he did.
This is Condurso up now.
Well, that should, I had, Graziano
no.
struck out to end the inning.
My apologies. This is Finaccio at the dish.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Better watch it, Mike. We'll send you back to trade school.
I know, man. It's. I went to trade school for sports broadcasting, if you would believe it or not. So.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's the.
I didn't know that was the under the umbrella of trade school.
Yeah, Full Sail University, baby.
Oh.
Dan Patrick School of Sportscasting.
Oh, okay. Very good.
Finding the zone, Perusic. Believe he evens the count. 1-1 strike to Finaccio. Here it comes. 1-1 away, 2-1 now. Finaccio 0 for 1. He walked and was stranded back in the third. Chopper, left side of the infield. Carmignani has it. He'll step on the bag to retire the side.
Busy inning for young Dylan.
Back-to-back, 3 unassisted for Dylan Carmignani. And the Ravens continue to command in this one. It's 8-0 the score, and we'll head to the 6th.
Hi, this is Mercer County Prosecutor Angelo Honorfree, and I hope you're enjoying today's game. I'd like to commend today's students for participating in today's event. Being a part of extracurricular activities, whether it's an athletic event, marching in the band, or performing in the school play, or being on the debate team, is good for today's youth. And parents, stay involved in your children's activities and encourage them. An involved parent nurtures your children to accomplish great things. I'm proud to support the youth of Mercer County. This is Angelo Honorfree, your Mercer County prosecutor, and I hope you enjoyed today's game.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology offers top-of-the-line medical-grade skincare products manufactured in the USA. They're tested and developed by a team of board-certified dermatology experts, and they come with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
Trenton Thunder Baseball returns for the 2024 season on Tuesday, June 4th. Catch all the fun and excitement of a Thunder game throughout the summer. For ticket information, visit TrentonThunder.com. That's TrentonThunder.com, or call 609-394-3300. That's 609-394-3300. Post-game firework nights, Tuesday Dollar Dog nights, and Pork Roll Fridays throughout the season. Trenton Thunder Baseball, big league futures, major league fun. And the Hamilton Township Division of Health offers a variety of free services to keep you and your community healthy. It's important for everyone to stay up to date on the recommended vaccines or shots. Whether you or a loved one needs an annual flu shot or a COVID-19 vaccine, a pneumonia shot, Hamilton's Division of Health is ready to help. Visit hamiltonnj.com/health for more information. Stay healthy, Hamilton.
See, the Robbinsville softball team is over here watching their baseball counterparts.
This is Matt Boss getting things going here in the home half of the 5th. Misspoke when we went to break last time. Getting too excited. The 0-1 chopped foul, and it's 0-2 quickly now to Matt Boss. Boss, Perusic, and Fowler, the three do up 7-8-9 for the Ravens. The pitch on a line and in for a knock into shallow right field.
3-hit day. Have a day, Matt Boss.
3 hits, 3 singles from Matt Boss. And this is Hayden Perusic.
Well, we talked about how efficient Robbinsville's offense has been today, but they made us liars last inning when they got second and third with one out and failed to bring them home. Never fails. Whenever you make an observation, the exact opposite happens.
1 ball and no strikes to Hayden Perusic. Boss gets his lead off of first. The pitch. Breaking ball away. 2-0.
Let's see if this works. Mike, you look like you don't have a lot of money. Now, reach into your pocket.
I actually don't have any.
Well, yeah, but my theory was shot.
2 balls and 1 strike.
Big cut there by Perusic.
That it was 2-2.
And he's just got pitching on his mind right now, I think. Well, maybe not. Again, if they...
Chulamanis deals. Perusic spoils it to the backstop. 2 balls, 2 strikes. A battle of the pitchers here as Perusic getting to represent himself in the lineup. The pitch swung on, and I believe he got a piece of that one.
Foul tip.
Fun fact, did you know that a foul tip is only when the catcher tip? I learned that the other day, or last year during my time at the Thunder. Our official scorer, and I'm sure you know him as well. Common point of discussion with umpire. A foul ball.
Well,
So
yeah,
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to sound
no,
snarky and correct. Last year, I used to say it all the time.
So foul tip. It's
Right.
just a foul ball.
Right.
Oh. Well, you tell Greg Zach he's doing a little nitpicking there.
Hey, I'm thankful for Greg. He does a great job. One of our official scorers at the Thunder, and great job in this area as well. I'm sure we'll run into him at some point during our travels here on WBCB. And
referee, umpire.
yeah, he does a great job. He really does. So there's 2 away. Center field in Finaccio. And top of the order now as Hopkins gives this one a ride. Deep right field. Going back, Whitman. He'll reach up and make the catch. And the inning is over. Good wood on it from Gavin Hopkins, but that will do it for inning number 5. No runs, 1 hit, a man left on base. Robbinsville remains in front in this one, 8-0, as now we'll head to the 6th.
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary fresh or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township.
Out for his 6th inning of work, Hayden Perusic out there, and can't really question the decision to this point, Fish, as he's been masterful to this point.
Well, yeah. I mean, we've talked a lot about Robbinsville's offense, but I mean, Perusic has just been what a stellar effort. And I mean, Robbinsville in the early go. So, yeah, I mean, Perusic has really come on. Done a heck of a job today.
And I'm not sure what his pitch count is at, but you got to think it's pretty low considering, you know, he hasn't really had too many long innings. He's only faced at most 4-5 batters in an inning. So Perusic still with some good stamina left, and again, an 8-run advantage on the scoreboard. Joey Ditta steps in from the right side and lets a fastball cross outside. 1 ball, no strikes.
I mean, I don't know. I guess Tyler Bonnell is going to be a starter. I don't know that for a fact, but, I mean, he pitched 5 innings of relief the other day and did a great job.
Yeah. Hey, don't forget, you missed any of today's action, the Trentonian's got you covered. Your complete local and national news 7 days a week. It's the Trentonian or online at Trentonian.com. The only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week. It's the Trentonian. That fastball catches the outside corner, and I believe it's a 2-1 count. 2-1. The pitch. Outside, 3 balls, 1 strike. Ditta, favorable count for him. 0 for 2 is Joey Ditta. Grounded out to the pitcher, his first.
Yeah, once again, all Perusic has to do is throw strikes now. I mean, I know that sounds easy. All you have to do is throw strikes, but
Sure.
really, it is. Just throw strikes.
Leadoff walk for the Spartans.
Yeah, that's what you.
Vantage point with the Robbinsville bullpen to our left out here in the outfield, and nobody down there even entertaining some stretching or getting loose, just quiet. Here is Owen Whitman.
Sometimes in high school, though, quiet bullpen could mean if you're going to go to it, you might bring a position player in to pitch, too. That sometimes happens.
Perusic hangs a curveball and falls behind. 1 ball, no strikes.
And Perusic again. Don't give Steinert a gift to try to build some innings.
Fastball off the plate, low and away.
They know they need base runners. They're not going to get 8 runs on 1 swing.
The pitch. That one's in there for a strike. For the confusion early in this one, the lineup we received did not have Owen Whitman batting third and playing right field. Fastball. Ditta gets his lead off first. Nobody out. Spartans trying to get some life as they trail 8-0. Perusic set.
I mean, you walk one guy, you go down 2-0 to the next.
Sport High School Sports on the WBCB Sports Network. Visit them at 63 Butler Street for the finest rolls, deli meats, and pastry. Next party or affair, the Italian People's Bakery at 63 Butler Street in Chambersburg since 1936. Gennaro Salzano steps in from the right. Perusic, a breaking ball that crosses the zone. It's 0-1. Salzano, one of the 3 Steinert hits on the afternoon. Off first. 0-1 offering, misses away. It's 1-1.
I remember Salzano got off to a really hot start last year.
Spots. The pitch. Strikes to Gennaro Salzano. 1 for 2 on the day. Perusic takes a peek over at Ditta at first. Has his sign from Naperkowski. The pitch blocked in the dirt. Runner on the move in Ditta. The throw to second base. Not in time and a bit offline. Ditta swipes second on the ball in the dirt.
Well,
counts even now to Salzano.
here they get a run, puts a little life in the dugout.
Perusic ready. 2-2 called, strike 3 on the outside corner. Fastball painted the black.
Good pitch by Perusic.
Fourth strikeout for Perusic.
Yeah, I mean, mostly he's been pitching to contact, but he has been slinging a few strikeouts in there.
Back-to-back strikeouts. This one in the air towards center field. Schwartz has it measured, reaches up, makes the catch to retire the side. Steinert leaves a man on base. No runs, a man left, no hits. games. We'll head to the home half of the 6th inning here from Robbinsville with the Ravens on top 8-0.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation. And that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology is the place for all general dermatology needs. For acne, rosacea, eczema, psoriasis, hives, warts, and other growths. They have a friendly and courteous staff, and they can usually offer appointments within 24 hours for emergencies. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
Aiden Chulamanis out there again in relief for Steinert, and 2-3-4 for Robbinsville here in the home half of the 6th inning. 8-0 the score if you're just joining us alongside Rich Fisher. My name is Mike Warren. Great to be with you as always, and just a beautiful day for baseball as we alluded to many a time this afternoon. By far the best day weather-wise during our WBCB baseball and spring sports season.
For sure.
Sunny and 75 all day long. Even got a little sunburn today, Fish. Are you believe that?
Yeah. No, I'm gonna have a little farmer stand tonight. Yeah.
And so it begins.
Yes.
The farmer's stand.
The farmer stand. Yes. Yeah. First time I go down the shore will be in June.
Yeah.
People asking how the crops came in.
Today's game brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association, who would like to take this opportunity to wish all of their students the best of luck this school term. They are proud to support you. This message brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association.
Tyler Bennell warming up in the bullpen for Robbinsville, so I'm not sure if they're bringing Perusic out or if he's, they just...
Yeah, they can move some pieces around if they want to put Perusic at third and just put Bennell.
Yeah, they could do that, but they might just be loosening him up just in case Perusic runs into trouble,
sure.
too. We don't know.
Ball on the ground, left side of the infield, and sailed the throw over first. Hopkins thought about taking second base, but he'll retreat back to the first base bag.
That'll be the third error of the day for Steinert. Kind of ruins a perfect day there for Hopkins. Well, he still has 3 hits and been on base all 4 times.
Yeah. Hopkins is on first with great speed. And stepping to the plate now, Noah Schwartz.
I don't think Hopkins will be running.
Schwartz from the left side yet again. Chulamanis gets the sign, kicks and deals, fastball. Called strike on the outside part of the plate. It's 0-1. Schwartz 1 for 2, a single, a run scored, and a sac fly to center field. Puts good wood on this one. Towards center field again over at Finaccio. He strolls over to make the catch. Heading back to first is Hopkins. There's one down. Good charge into that one from Schwartz, but again, we talked about it earlier. Christian Finaccio is definitely one of the best defensive, just overall outfielders in Mercer County and arguably in the state as well. As there aren't many outfielders who track the ball better than him, and he's put that on display here this afternoon.
He played right field last year. Oh, he is going.
On the move is Hopkins. Throw to second into the outfield. Hopkins will stay put as he didn't notice just until now.
Very surprised he'd be running up 8-0, but maybe they're trying to get to that 10-run rule. Although that's not the run that matters. It's the guy at the plate that matters.
Looks like Bennell is pretty loose down there in the pen. He's going to retreat back to the dugout. Hopkins leads off second. Patiently waiting, Luke Billings. Called strike to him. The pitch. Driven towards center field, and that's going to get down for a knock. Could split the gap. Being waved around third is Hopkins. He should score easily as he'll go in standing and gliding in. Billings, an RBI single, and the lead grows 9-0 Ravens.
What a day for Robbinsville. This has got to make them feel good. They've actually lost 3 straight to Steinert the last 3 meetings. So they had won the previous 2. So this has got to be feeling pretty darn good for them.
1 down. Billings on first, representing the 10th run. If he could come around and score. First pitch called strike to Carmignani.
Now let's see if he steals, because if he steals, that puts the game ender at second base.
That fastball nicks the outside part of the zone. No balls and 2 strikes now to Dylan Carmignani. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts, hit by a pitch and scored a run in the first. The pitch in the dirt. Gets away from Condurso, but not far enough away for Billings to swipe second. 1-2.
Luke Billings, 4 hits now, 2 doubles on that young season.
Fastball misses high from Chulamanis. It's 2-2. And yeah, maybe Bunnell wasn't as much so warmed up yet as he is on deck, so probably just leaving the bullpen to get ready to hit in the inning as there's just 1 down. And
well, he might just be warmed up enough, you know, get him loose, and
yeah,
this way. Like, yeah, again, we don't know if he's coming in to start the inning or not.
that's right.
You know, Perusic may just be, you know, go till he's gassed, or he may just say, look, you've gone enough. Live to fight another day.
That breaking ball looked like strike 3, I think, to just about everybody, as Carmignani started to walk towards the dugout and then flipped his bat back into his hand and got back in the box. The count is now full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Payoff pitch misses high with the fastball, ball 4. Now to a board for Tyler Bunnell.
Well, Tyler Bunnell would like to make certain he doesn't have to pitch.
Yeah.
If he can just get a knock here.
The Hamilton Township School District College Career Fair coming up on Monday, April 15th from 6 to 8 p.m. at Steinert High School. Make sure you swing by, check out the job opportunities for all ages and skill levels, and a whole lot more that can help you and your child as they take the next step in their academic journey. Bunnell awaits the pitch. Swung on and missed. Billings gets his lead off second. A big gap on the right side of the infield for Bunnell as he pulls this one left side. Backhand dive, step on the bag for 1. Throw across the diamond in time. What a double play. Able to end the inning. The Ravens strand a couple. It's an 8-0 lead as we head to the top of the 7th. Ravens looking to shut the door and pick up win number 1 over Steinert.
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township.
If you're looking for a loving pet to add to your family, consider visiting the Hamilton Township Animal Shelter at 2100 Sylvan Avenue. The experienced shelter staff will do their best to match you with a companion that is a good fit for you and your family and lifestyle. The shelter has cats and dogs available, and sometimes smaller pets like rabbits, birds, and reptiles. Not ready to adopt but want to help the animals? There are volunteer and fostering opportunities available. The Hamilton Township Animal Shelter is open Monday through Saturday, 10:30 to 3:30 p.m., Thursdays till 7 p.m., closed Sundays. View their adoptable pets at hamiltonnj.com/animal shelter, hamiltonnj.com/animal shelter to learn more.
Well, Hayden Perusic is out for the start the 7th, and why not? He has cranked up a gem today.
Yes, he has. 3 outs away from a complete game shutout against one of Mercer County's finest in the Steinert Spartans. And the Steinert Spartans had won 2 of their last 3 coming into this one today, a 2-1 record entering today. And the Ravens 0-1, a tough loss, as we alluded to during the Trentonian pregame show, the one you were there for last week, Fish, and just completely different side of the coin for the Ravens this time around.
Oh, absolutely. And hey, I mean, Steinert hasn't had many highlights today, but Aiden Chulamanis actually did a nice job coming in relief. He ran into a little trouble in that last inning, but gave up an unearned. It actually was an unearned run.
Right.
Pitched 3 pretty strong innings for the Spartans. Scattered 4 hits.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Looks like I kicked the plug.
All good, Fish. No worries.
Sorry about that, everybody.
Fastball misses low. I believe it is a 2-ball and 1 strike count.
Yes, Mike was busy getting us back on the air.
Feniello, Graziano, and Ivins, the 3-2 up, 6-7-8 for the Spartans, and a called strike on the outer half. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Remy. Feniello with a pair of hits in this one.
And Perusic, I'm sure, just wants to get out of this inning, get some quick outs, and nail this thing down.
Feniello aboard at first is, I believe, was he hit by that pitch? I had a 2-2 count. It could have missed a pitch during the brief power outage. Put it down as a walk for now. I wasn't able to hear the contact. Ripped on the ground left side and through the hole for a knock. Holding up at second base. That looks like it's Feniello, but might not be based on the numbers. Looks like potentially a different bat up there or a different runner on there.
Hard to see I can't see the number.
Looks like 35 from here, but it is tough to see. Hayden Caruso would be him if it is 35 on second.
Sorry, folks. We're out in no man's land.
It's tough, and I dropped the ball not bringing my binoculars. My girlfriend got me a brand new pair of state-of-the-art binoculars for this exact purpose, and they are sitting on my nightstand as a rip into center field for a knock being waved around third. It's Caruso. The throw from center field from Hopkins is on a line, and they held the runner up at third. Bases are now loaded. Nobody out.
Yeah, you got to hold the runner there. I mean, it's no sense taking any chances.
A man on every base, Andrew Condurso, is the expected batter due up, but we'll see if Giolella maybe goes a different route. Looks like it is Condurso.
Not sure how long the leash would be here.
Right. First 3 batters have reached base here in the top of the 7th inning. Going from the windup, Perusic, a high fly ball, right side, trending towards foul ground. Carmignani flips over the fence. And I think he's okay, and it looks like he's all right.
What a great effort by Carmignani.
I don't know if he was going to be able to haul that one in, but
no, but still, he was busting it.
No balls, 1 strike the count.
I tell you something, in a 9-0 game, that's an A+++ for Hustle.
The 0-1 misses low and outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. My apologies. Condurso, so far in this one, 0 for 1. He walked. That was back in the 3rd. The pitch. Chopper. Towards 3rd. Bennell has it. Flips it over to 1st. A run does score, but the out is recorded for out number 1.
They'll definitely trade the out for the run, that's for sure.
So Condurso brings the run home, and coming around to score that run was Hayden Caruso, who came in to hit for Remy Feniello, it looked like.
Well, shame Perusic couldn't get the shutout, but he'll settle. He'll be happy for a win.
A high fly ball. Looks like it's going to carry back behind home plate and out of play.
I like this Ravens backstop, don't you? With the two Ravens and the Ville on there.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Well, we spent the whole day staring at it, so got to
right.
say something about it.
Yeah, it is nice, and it's a blocking of a possible distraction from things occurring behind home plate.
Right.
If anybody was walking by or wanted to stand there to watch the game, they cannot. Well, you can walk by. You just can't stand there to watch.
Right, yeah. Oh, there is somebody behind there. Oh, no, that was the ump. He was in front of it.
And a meeting on the mound here. Looks like it's a players-only meeting for the time being, and I'm not sure what exactly is ensuing as the umpire. Looks like he's getting a little sick behind home plate there.
Yeah.
That is unfortunate.
Oh, I thought you meant he was sick and tired of him.
No, he actually just
oh, sorry.
just got a little sick behind home plate there.
Oh,
yeah,
that is unfortunate.
Yeah, they're bringing him some fluids out there. I guess he called time. He could feel his stomach
that's
not
a shame.
cooperating with him, but he seems to be okay. A tough sport back there behind the dish.
Oh, yeah.
And,
it's a nice day, but it's a hot day when you're wearing that equipment.
And if you were working outside in any capacity today and didn't hydrate, or didn't get enough water in you, that can be oftentimes the result.
I know. I forgot to bring my water with me today.
So we don't get the infamous bottle crunch. Oh, man.
Yeah.
I guess I shouldn't say infamous. It really is. It's famous. It's not,
Yeah,
it's not a bad thing, you know.
I never knew it was a thing until those guys brought it up to me at the Thunder Stadium one day. I was like, ever since
That's
then.
so funny.
The things you don't know you're doing.
That breaking ball misses outside. It's a 1-1 count, I believe, to Finaccio. Spartans, as they got their first run across just a moment ago. 8-1 the score. Good stop.
They got that ninth run.
Oh, 9-1. Yeah, sorry, my apologies. 9.
Talking about, when the game seems to be over. Is that how it works, Mike? I'm not sure.
It's either when the game is over or right when you finish it. It could be the same time. Runs are going to score. On his way to second is Finaccio. It's a 2 RBI double. But a life.
Yeah, I mean, credit to Steinert. I mean, there's still a long way to go out and fuss here in the 7th inning.
3 across in the inning for the Spartans.
I think he's gassed. I mean, he pitched so well for 6 innings, and that Steinert's hitting him now like, what do we got? A walk and 3 hits.
Yeah, they only had, I think, 3 or 4 hits before this inning started. So
right.
Almost matching that just in this inning alone. So Joey Ditta, the next batter, due up as Tyler Bennell comes into the game from third base to the bump. As he fires in some warm-up pitches, we'll step aside for a brief break here on WBCB. Top of the 7th inning, Robbinsville on top. It's 9-3 the score with a runner on second and Christian Finaccio and Joey Ditta at the dish when we return.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org. This is Merrill Reese reminding you that Haldeman Ford Subaru on Route 33 in Hamilton Township is more than just a great place to purchase a new Ford, Subaru, or pre-owned car or truck. Their collision and service centers services all makes and models and specializes in fleet service. Haldeman's Collision Center is renowned for their work. It's a friendliest staffs around. Subaru Collision Center
takes over, needing 2 outs to secure a victory. Number from Benelda is well high and inside. Was stranded back in
work against Lawrence.
On pumping my balls and 1 strike to Joe. Third base. Gill having to
wants to come in. He don't want to mess around.
The fastball's been his friend. Right side. This is trending towards foul ground. Field of play.
It's okay to do.
Oh my God. Line towards Schwartz in center field. Macchio, a throw comes in on 1 hop. Just runner on third for the Spartans, as that will bring up Owen Whitman.
I'll tell you, Schwartz has done a nice job out here. He's had some line drives, kind of hit. I don't want to say right at him, but he's had some line drives where he tracks it right off the bat.
It seems like the outfield for the Ravens can be a real strength for them, just between both of the Hopkins boys with the speed and the ground that they cover. And then, as you just alluded to, Schwartz, who has patrolled center field effortlessly. Oh, Bennell got him right in the head. Whitman quickly tended to by the neck area, was able to turn his back to the pitch just in the nick of time, but
and he will. I hate to see that.
For him as well, so
okay.
Unfortunately, it can't. As we've alluded to before, can't see the number, but might be.
Can't tell. Just can't see the number. It's hard, that green on gray. Nah, it's a single digit. I think Pirelli was 10, right?
Yes. Anyone? Giolella potentially.
I think it might be Moser.
Grounder to six. We'll do it.
A little precarious there at the end. But
Fowler with a low flip, but Billings able to handle it with the bare hand of the season. Spartans by a final. Side, the Italian People's Bakery coming up next here from Robbinsville.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow. Or not. At locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and care location at ecogroup.org. This is Merrill. 33 in Hamilton Township is more than just a great place to purchase a new Ford, Subaru, or pre-owned car or truck. Their collision and service centers services all makes and models and specializes in fleet service. Haldeman's Collision Center is renowned for their insurance accepted, free dents to major repairs on any make or model. It's Haldeman Ford Subaru Collision Center, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They're good! Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology offers great cosmetic dermatology featuring the latest technology in cosmetics, including Morpheus 8 for skin tightening and scars, for psoriasis, eczema, and itching. Kessel Dermatology now offers Genesis and XLV laser treatments for wrinkles, facial discoloration, scars, and hair removal. Schedule.
Hi, this is Mercer County Prosecutor Angelo Honor-Free, and I hope you're enjoying today's game. I'd like to commend today's students for participating in today's event. Being a part of extracurricular activities, whether it's an athletic event, marching in the band, or performing in the school play, or being on the debate children's activities, and encourage them. An involved parent nurtures your children to accomplish great things. I'm proud to support the youth of Mercer County. This is
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Manufactured in the USA. They're tested and developed by a team of board-certified dermatology experts, and they come with a 30-day money. Kessel Dermatology.
New Jersey didn't happen by accident. Year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive in the nation.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology is the place for all general dermatology needs for acne, rosacea, eczema, psoriasis, hives, warts, and other growths. They have a friendly and courteous staff, and they can usually offer appointments within 24 hours for emergencies. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology. Come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere restaurant, Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township. Continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, Advanced Medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location, this is Merrill Reese reminding you that Haldeman Ford Subaru on Route 33 in Hamilton Township is more than just a great place to purchase a new Ford Subaru or pre-owned car or truck. Their collision and service centers services all makes and models and is renowned for their work. It's a state-of-the-art facility, all insurance accepted, free estimates and loaner cars available, and one of the friendliest staffs around. From small dents to major repairs on any make or model, it's Haldeman Ford Subaru Collision Center, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They're good! Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology offers great cosmetic dermatology featuring the latest technology in cosmetics, including Morpheus 8 for skin tightening and scars, ultraviolet A and B light treatment for psoriasis, eczema, and itching. Kessel Dermatology now offers Genesis and XLV laser treatments for wrinkles, facial discoloration, scars, and hair removal. Kessel Dermatology provides Botox and fillers. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
Back here at Robbinsville High School after a 9-3 victory for the Robbinsville Ravens over the Spartans of Steinert High. And joining us now is our Italian People's Bakery and Hayden Perusic. A commanding start on the bump today for the junior righty as he went 6 innings strong of scoreless baseball to that point before handing things over in the 7th inning to Tyler Bunnell. Hayden, first things first, man. You guys get your first win of the season. What's going through your mind right now after having a pretty big start like that?
I don't know. I just want to stay hot with the guys and continue to keep getting wins.
I'd be remiss if I didn't ask. You got the Ravens chain on there. Sort of, if you can, what's the backstory behind the chain, and when did it start, and whose idea was it really?
I believe it was Coach K's idea, and I think he just gave it to the players of the game. But I really think everyone had a part of this game because we're not winning that game if our offense doesn't score 9 runs.
Yeah, the offense came alive today. A tough loss in a game ago against Lawrence. Not a lot of offense. Today, the complete opposite side of that. You guys came alive. You had, I believe, double-digit hits, almost 12 it was. I had in my book at one point, and able to score just about 10 runs in this one, a 9-3 final. You guys really came alive, and some time off from your first game to now. So how did you guys get this energy after taking so much time off from game action?
Well, after that loss in Lawrence, we knew we had to come back and just get a big win because that game we just needed a win.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, big win for you guys. Don't forget to the Italian People's Bakery. It's good for a free sandwich. Go ahead and check them out at 63 Butler Street in Chambersburg. And thank you so much for taking the time, Hayden. Best of luck the rest of the way, and keep it going.
Thank you.
Hayden Perusic here on the Trentonian postgame show with WBCB. Once again, back on WBCB.
Thank you.
Hi, this is Mercer County Prosecutor Angelo Honorfree, and I hope you're enjoying today's game. I'd like to commend today's students for participating in the event. Marching in the band, or performing in the school play, or being on the debate team is good for today's youth. And parents, stay involved in your children's activities and encourage them. An involved parent nurtures your children to accomplish great things. I'm proud to support the youth of Mercer County. This is Angelo Honorfree, your Mercer County prosecutor, and I hope you enjoyed today's game.
One final time here from Robbinsville High School. The Ravens pick up win number 1 and improve to 1-1 on the season as they win 9-3 over the Spartans of Steinert High School. Steinert drops to 2-2 on the year, and this is going to be a great season of Mercer County baseball yet again here on WBCB. Stick with us all season long as we will have you covered all year across both Mercer and Bucks counties with baseball and softball all spring and summer long. I want to thank today's sponsors who made today's game possible: the Capital Health System, the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, Kessel Dermatology, Revere Restaurant, the New Jersey Education Association, Haldeman Ford Subaru, Hyundai of Trenton, the Trenton Thunder, the Italian People's Bakery, the Hamilton Township Education Association, the Hamilton Township Division of Health, the Hamilton Township Animal Shelter, the Trentonian, all proud to bring you today's coverage here on WBCB. One final time for the crew: Mackay Gundy and Gavin Ems, our camera operators for this afternoon, and Aaron Bennett doing a great job producing today's stream. For my color man, Rich Fisher, the Mercer County Hall of Famer, my name is Mike Warren. Once again, the final score, Robbinsville victorious as they pick up win number 1 over the Spartans.